They didn't even bring it up. She makes the three, and they don't even mention it. They didn't even mention it leading up to the game or talk about it.
Ratings, Caitlin. Merch, Caitlin. Business, Caitlin.
Right.
Popularity, Caitlin.
For myself, like coming in, right off my college season and then coming right to the WNBA, having that reset has been something that I probably haven't had in like a year.
Imagine stepping onto a WNBA court for the first time. The lights are bright, the competition's fierce. Now, imagine not just surviving, but thriving. That's Caitlin Clark's story. From her first game to her last this season, we're going to take you on a wild ride through Clark's journey from promising rookie to league sensation. Ready to see how a star is born? Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Let's talk about Clark's college days. She was a beast at Iowa, taking her team to 2 national championship games. That's crazy, right? When the Indiana Fever picked her first in the draft, everyone was like, this girl's gonna be special. And you know what? They were right. But guys, this is just the beginning. You won't believe the roller coaster ride Caitlin's about to take us on. Want to see how a rookie becomes a legend? Stick around, because Clark's about to show us something we've never seen before in the WNBA. And remember when I said Clark was about to show us something we've never seen before?
Caitlin Clark as being the superstar in Indiana. Now, when I was saying it, I legitimately meant it in a complimentary fashion, like this is...
Well, that journey started with her team losing 8 out of their first 9 games. Can you imagine the weight on her shoulders? This is the story of how Clark turned those doubts into fuel for her historic season. Caitlin Clark's rookie year with the Indiana Fever wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. The team had a rough start, going 1-8 in their first 9 games. That's not exactly the dream beginning for a #1 draft pick, right? People started whispering, wondering if maybe Clark wasn't ready for the big leagues. But here's the thing about Clark. She's not one to back down from a challenge. Sure, she was struggling with her scoring efficiency and turning the ball over more than she wanted. But you know what? That's just part of the rookie experience. It's like trying to ride a bike for the first time. You're gonna wobble before you zoom. And let's not forget, Clark wasn't the only rookie making waves. Angel Reese was out there balling, helping her team hover around a 500 record. The competition was fierce, and Clark knew she had to step up her game. Now, imagine playing 11 games in just 20 days.
That's how skilled you are. It's the other end that y'all got to start taking way more pride in and understanding like that is going to win us games.
For the first time since 2016, this team has clinched a playoff spot. You guys learned about it last night.
That's the kind of schedule Clark faced at the start of her pro career. It's enough to make anyone feel worn out before they even get started. But Clark? She used that pressure as motivation to excel. You want to know the moment when everything changed? It was when Clark dropped her first triple-double. That's right, a rookie pulling off a triple-double in the WNBA. It's not just impressive, it's historic. And you know what Clark said after that game? I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere. Talk about making a statement. This triple-double wasn't just a game changer for Clark. It was a message to the entire league. It was Clark saying, hey, remember all that hype? Well, it was real. She took all those early struggles, all that pressure, and turned it into pure basketball magic.
College, I had teammates that were there with me for 4 years and were really comfortable playing with me. And then you come here and you have to learn your teammates in 2 weeks before you step on the court, and that can be really hard.
Perfect pinpoint passes at the opposing three-point line all the way down the length of the court. We don't see that.
That magic Clark conjured, it was about to go supernova. Ever wonder what happens when a rookie decides the record books are more like guidelines? Clark was about to show us, and the league had no idea what was coming. Let's talk about Caitlin Clark's three-point shooting. This girl didn't just break the rookie record, she obliterated it. 122 three-pointers in a single season. That's not just good, that's video game numbers. And you know what's even crazier? She made it look easy. But Clark wasn't done. She led all rookies in scoring, averaging 19.2 points per game. That put her 7th in the entire league. 7th! As a rookie, can you imagine stepping onto a WNBA court for the first time and outscoring most of the league's veterans? Now, let's talk about assists. Clark didn't just lead the league, She set a new record, 337 assists in a single season. The previous record was 316. Clark came in and said, "That's cute, but watch this." She's not just scoring, she's making everyone around her better. You want consistency? Clark gave you consistency.
Both Caitlin, Angel, and Brink, who plays for my Sparks, they made the WNBA better. They're going to be tested.
My expectations, for one, and exceeded a lot of people's expectations of what she could actually do during her rookie season.
35 double-digit scoring games. That's the most ever by a rookie in WNBA history. Every single night, you could count on Clark to light up the scoreboard. But wait, there's more. 14 double-doubles. That's the highest total for a rookie guard in WNBA history. Clark wasn't just scoring and assisting. She was rebounding, stealing, doing everything. She was everywhere on the court, all the time. And just when you thought she couldn't do any more, Clark drops 19 assists in a single game. That's not just a rookie record, that's a league record. In one game, Clark showed the entire WNBA what the future of basketball looks like. Clark's on-court brilliance was just the beginning. Ever wonder how a rookie could transform an entire league? From all-star votes to playoff droughts, Clark's presence was felt in ways no one saw coming.
How do you not give the credit to Caitlin Clark of making a beautiful, beyond half-court pass?
When you talk about greats in this game, you know, the Michael Jordans and the Kobe Bryants and the Steph Currys, like they are putting her in that category, the Diana Taurasi's.
Let's talk about popularity. Caitlin Clark didn't just make the All-Star team, she dominated the voting. We're talking about 700,735 votes. That's not just a lot, that's the most in WNBA All-Star history. For a rookie, can you imagine walking into your first job and immediately becoming the most popular person in the entire industry? But it's not just about popularity. Clark's changing the way the game is played. You know how Stephen Curry revolutionized the NBA with his long-range shooting? Well, Clark's doing the same thing for the WNBA. She's not just scoring from behind the arc, she's scoring from way behind the arc. We're talking logo shots, half-court heaves, the kind of stuff that makes you jump out of your seat.
And then her just confidence, you can't help but watch when she plays, where she's shooting from, the range, the confidence, the flair, like she's a performer.
Caitlin was throwing the ball away 10 times a game, and I feel like maybe that's the only thing holding her back.
And you know what's crazy? It's working. The Indiana Fever Clark's team made the playoffs for the first time since 2016. That's right, a team that was stuck in a 6-year playoff drought suddenly finds itself in the postseason. And it's all thanks to Clark's incredible play. But here's the thing, Clark's not just changing her team, she's changing the entire league. WNBA ratings are up, attendance is up, more people are watching, more people are talking, and it's all because of this rookie who plays like she's been in the league for a decade. You want to know the secret to Clark's success? It's not just her skill, it's her attitude. After winning Rookie of the Year, Clark said, "This recognition wouldn't be possible without an incredible group of teammates and coaches."
Like I said, she's a special player. She commands so much defensive attention. And I think that's one of the things that separates her in terms of winning that Rookie of the Year.
I hope that the WNBA and sports media and ex-WNBA players would show a little bit more respect to Caitlin Clark.
That's the kind of team-first mentality that turns good players into great ones. And let's not forget, Clark's not just on the All-Rookie team. She made the All-WNBA first team. As a rookie, that's like skipping the minor leagues and immediately becoming an MLB All-Star. It just doesn't happen. Except when it does. Wow, what a journey for Caitlin Clark. From those tough early games to becoming Rookie of the Year, she's shown us what true grit looks like. Remember when people were questioning if she could handle the pros? Well, she answered with a resounding yes by shattering records left and right. Clark didn't just break the rookie scoring record, she obliterated it with 769 points.
So people say, all of a sudden, I'm now interested in something I wasn't before. Look at the attendance, look at the viewership. And then they watch the games, and she's constantly being abused. She was stabbed in the eye last night.
They're trying to act like it's somehow virtuous that women are degrading and trying to eliminate Caitlin Clark in the WNBA. Let's keep it real.
And those 337 assists? That's not just a rookie record, that's a league record. It's like she decided to rewrite the WNBA history books in her first season. But here's the million-dollar question. What's next for Caitlin Clark? If this is what she can do as a rookie, imagine what she'll accomplish in her prime. Clark's not just changing the game, she's revolutionizing it. Her rookie season wasn't just historic, it was a glimpse into the future of women's basketball. And trust me, that future is bright.